Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the LeFreque sound bridge system and what it can do to improve your playing, as well as I'm going to do a playing test with the LeFreque on my horn and off of it, as well as catch up with Hans, the inventor of the LeFreque sound system, so stay tuned. So the LeFreque sound system are these two plates, and they always go together like this, and they're held on by a little elastic band. And what they do is they're used to help improve intonation, sound, and various other aspects of playing on wind instruments. Now, the LeFreque system is a set of two plates that work together to repair the breaches and sounds that happen when we put our instruments together. What I have shown here are silver plated 33, 41, and 76 size plates. I also have two bands shown here just to kind of show you what they put together with. And they are used to help fix intonation, tone, and also make playing louder easier. Now I play with 3 sets on my Euphonium. The first one is the bridge above my hand. I use this one mainly for resonance and for sounding big. This is the big 76 millimeter LeFreque. I also use one on my second valve. This is used mostly for intonation with anything involving the second valve. So things like A naturals, Gs, high B naturals, things like that, just to really make them pop and also stay in tune. And lastly, I use one as a sound bridge between the mouthpiece and the receiver. This helps build tone and also helps with, I feel less vibrations when I'm playing with this thing. This is the one that I suggest you try first if you just want to give these a shot and don't want to get multiple for every single brass instrument, this connector right here. Just a few weeks ago, I got to catch up with Hans, the inventor of the LeFreque system, and he did a demonstration for us on kind of what it does scientifically and how it changes the sound of your instrument.
Hey, I'm Hans Kuijt from LeFreque. I'm the inventor of a sound bridge for wind instruments, and it will improve your overtones in the wind instruments. And not only the overtones, but also the projection of the sound of your instrument, and the playing will be much easier. The principle is that a wind instrument consists out of more tubes. The mouthpiece is a tube, so the mouthpiece, there we start the tone, and the tone built of fundamental and harmonics travel through the mouthpiece. Let's say this is the mouthpiece. They travel through the mouthpiece with a very high speed and at the same speed, but at the connection mouthpiece receiver for brass instruments, for instance, they slow down. And the slowing down is not only slowing down with the same amount, but it's a frequency dependent resistance. Lower tones, longer wavelengths, will slow down less than the higher wavelengths. That's why a lower wavelength will travel farther than the higher wavelength in the tube. If they travel farther, they will be longer. If they travel less far, they will be shorter. So the already shorter notes will be even shorter because they can travel less far because they are more slowing down at the resistance. I can demonstrate a little thing. If you are not the same length with your tone in your instrument, if you slow down too much, you won't reach the length of your tube. If I sing the first overtone, now you hear the tube is projecting the sound. And if I extend the tube a little bit, the sound is away. This is the same effect that will happen in your wind instrument if you play. If you put the LeFreque on, I give the tone a bypass so that it's not going through the hard and resistant material, but it can go as free as possible, so it won't lose the connection, fundamental and harmonics. They stay together, and that's why the tone is more in tune with its own overtones. That's why the instrument starts to play more surround, and all intonation problems are almost gone.
Now, what I have here are just two of the regular silver plated, which is the cheapest option that you can get, but it also works really well with my specific instrument. But when I was there, I got to try out all the different options. I mean, you look at, this is the order sheet from the convention. This is all just different types of plating options and sizes. So I'm here with my horn. I'm gonna play Bordoni number 4. I'm gonna play it about a quarter of the way through. We're listening for tone, intonation, and just general sound things. And I'm gonna play it first with no plates on, and then secondly with the plates on. So who I would suggest these plates for is anybody who wants to take their playing up a notch. My intonation, my volume, and my sound are all bigger, and I don't have to work nearly as hard to make that happen. So if you're looking for any solutions for any of those things, I highly suggest heading this route. I'm not a person who's going to jump onto gimmicks and sell you something that I don't believe in. I use these things on my instrument, and I plan to continue to. I have drank the Kool-Aid on this, and I don't normally jump in on gimmicks, but I think this is the next evolution in what our instruments can do. Now, people ask me, do I think it's worth the money? And I do. I think it's an investment in my playing and my sound, which are some of the most important things to me as a player. So I will be happy to spend the 70, 100, whatever amount of money, depending on the plate size you need, to make this happen. It's just like buying a mouthpiece. It's just like buying a nice new case. You're investing in your instrument and in your playing, which is my profession. So I'm willing to invest to make it elevate that next notch. So yeah, check them out. Tell me what you think. I'm going to put a link to the LeFreque website down below, as well as a website to where I purchased it from. But if you're not in my area, you can also check out, they have a store locator on their website as well. So if you're already playing with the LeFreque system on your instrument, go ahead and let us know what you think in the comments down below. If you are curious or have any other questions about this system, go ahead and leave those comments down below as well. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you would, please hit that subscribe button so I can get you more information on more products coming out. Thank you guys for watching the video. My name's Aaron, helping you through performance, education, and product reviews.